Hey guys, in this video we're going to go over what motivated me to start my debt-free journey, and we're going to go over my new February monthly budget. Welcome to my channel, The Unsavvy Budgeter. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Cindy, and I take you with me on my debt-free journey to pay off over $71,000 in credit card and student loan debt. We're here in the beautiful state of Georgia visiting some family for a little over a month, and I wanted to share how this state motivated us to start our debt-free journey. What really motivated my husband and I to consider Georgia was because we already had family out here. So we're spending this month to check out the state and look at how far our money can go once we pay off all of our debt. So it's really an exciting time for us because for the first time we're seeing huge progress in our debt payoff, and we're able to see how much home we can get for a lot less money than what we would pay in California. The thing about California is cost of living is very expensive. We own our home now, but we live in a fairly small home, and we're looking to start a family soon, and we're not looking for a ginormous brand new home. We just want something with a little bit more space for our growing family. Honestly, we really felt like we needed this trip. We've been quarantining at home, and I really was missing my side of the family, and it's been really nice to get away, stay a month with my sister and her husband and her kids while not having to worry about the costs that come with taking a little vacation. It's also really nice on our budget because she's helping to provide a lot of our meals, and she's doing a lot of the grocery shopping that my husband and I would normally do, so it's actually saving us some costs for the month. Of course, we don't want to be a bunch of freeloaders and not help contribute or be a burden to my family, so we're trying to do what we can to treat my siblings out for a nice meal here and there. So a lot of you may be wondering why Georgia, and to be honest, this pandemic really got me thinking a lot about how important family is and how really important it is for us to live near family, especially when we're thinking about growing our own family. I've been visiting Georgia pretty much every year for the past decade, and I don't really have anything against it. I think it's a beautiful state. My husband has been visiting with me and is also loving the 3 to 4 seasons out here than what we normally get in California, and it's been really nice for us to get a lot of fresh air, to have a lot more natural scenery than what we get in California. We're also thinking a lot about our future. We want to be able to afford a bigger home but not break the bank to get it, and we also have discussed in our previous videos about how we can grow our multiple streams of income, and investments and real estate was one of those streams of income. When it comes to the state of Georgia, we can see that we have a better chance of buying more real estate out here for rental properties than what we would be able to afford in California. It would take us a lot longer to be able to save for multiple properties in California and really see that money grow. We're really trying to be on that gazelle intensity, so we want to do everything that we can now so that we can enjoy an early retirement, have more time for family. We are ready for change. We're still young, so moving across the country to the East Coast, well, to the South, is going to be a big change of scenery for us. We don't have kids yet, so it's still a great time for us to kind of do a trial and see how we like it. We're kind of doing a little month trial right now, but we can always move out here, try it out for a few years, and the nice part is we have a whole new coast to explore, and it's not going to cost us as much to fly to a lot of the nearby states that we've been wanting to visit, and we're looking at saving a lot more sinking funds for travel. So that's really exciting news for us because traveling is one of our favorite hobbies, and honestly one of our higher priorities for our near future. We really want to be able to travel to Europe, and so flying from Europe, from Georgia, is shaving 6 hours off of our flight and shaving quite a bit of money for the flights as well. So we're really excited about the change. Like we said, we're willing to try it out, and if it doesn't work out, then we still have our home in California to go back to, but we figured why not try now? It's the most ideal time to pick up and go before we have multiple kids in tow, so we have plenty of time to figure out those things. Overall, Georgia seems like an ideal state for us. We have family nearby, and cost of living here is much more affordable. And we have the opportunity to do business with our siblings if we want to, which is going to be a really nice incentive for us, because trying to grow your multiple streams of income alone is hard enough, but it'll be a whole lot less of a burden if you have some help from people that you trust the most. So let me know in the comments below if any of you have considered moving to another state or downsizing your lifestyle to pay down your debt faster. Also, we're trying some different things in this video, so if you're liking it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell icon so that you are notified of my videos that release every Wednesday and Saturday. So let's go ahead and get into our new February monthly budget and how it's changed slightly from last month. So February is a new month. My husband and I have fixed incomes, so we can already anticipate that this will be our income for the month, unless we have any bonus income that comes in from selling stuff that may come at the end of the month. We also wrote out our fixed expenses, which is the same as what we had for January. We anticipate mortgage and HOA to be $1,980.60. We have electricity, which we have budgeted for $200. Gas bill will be about $20. Internet, $94.99. Subscriptions is $58.97. Phone bill, $170.36. Our gym fees, $105.42, and our gardener for $45. Our variable expenses, I've estimated $300 for groceries, which is the same that I estimated for last month. Dining out, I changed my budget this month and decided to cut back $100, so I set my dining out budget to $200 for my husband and I. Our gasoline for our cars, we've budgeted $100, so that's staying the same. I still have a shopping and miscellaneous category, and this one I cut back for $100 and set it to $200 for the month. I now have a pet care budget, which I've set aside for $160. I guess you could say this is more like a sinking fund. So anything that I have left over, I'm going to be rolling over for future months so that I have some money to pay for our pet insurance, which I pay quarterly. Then I have a health expense, which I've decided to set aside for $600. And my hubby's spending money stays the same for $133.69. Our total variable expenses budget is $1,693.69. Our budget for fixed expenses is $2,675.34. So this went from a little over $1,000 that we budgeted for January, and now this has increased to about almost $700 more, which makes me a little sad because I really wanted to stay as close to $1,000 of spending money a month so that I could put as much towards debt as possible. But I felt like the pet care and the health was unavoidable, but at least I'll get some reimbursement for health expenses over the next few months, so that will help towards paying off my debt later. My debt section is staying the same. We have my credit card 1 that's already paid off, so I don't need to budget anything. And I have my credit card 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which has the usual minimum payments that I have to pay, so those are already set on automatic payments. I also have my student loan 1, 2, and 3. So student loan 1 has $127 that I need to pay monthly for the minimum payment, and student loan 2 is $42.43 that I pay monthly. My student loan 3 is a federal student loan, and thanks to the deferment through the end of September, I don't need to pay anything till then, so I didn't budget anything for student loan 3 this month. As compared to last month, I was still setting aside a minimum payment. So my total budgeted money for my debt is $703.43. For savings, this is all of my husband's stuff. He has an emergency fund that he's budgeted $100 for. He has savings that he's budgeted $100 for. He has a Credit Karma savings account that he contributes $5 a month for. And this rollover spending category is budgeted to be $0 because that's whatever money he has left over from his spend money that will be rolled over into the rollover spending. So that means we budgeted $205 for savings. So we're looking at a grand total of $5,277.46 for our budget for the month of February. Thanks so much for watching this video and joining me in the freezing cold. If you liked this kind of video, make sure to check out my other videos where I talk about the influencers that influenced me to start my debt-free journey, as well as how I paid off $10,000 in the month of January.